Hey everybody, it's your boy Rod here for another great day. I just want to come to you guys to talk about the great Berserk. Yes. Oh man. So I'm a huge Berserk fan. We talking about the first anime back in the 80s/90s. Big fan of that. Then, of course, all three movies, the Golden Egg arc and all that. Yeah, okay, but I wanted the story. After I had already watched that anime, I always wanted to catch up and figure out, man, this story has to be somewhere. So I wound up reading the mangas, of course, like everybody else. I was reading the mangas, but I still wanted to watch the animes. So at one point, I stopped reading the mangas, and then those like movie arcs dropped, and we got a little bit more about the show, but it didn't quite catch up to the manga still. So time goes on, and in 2017 they come out with another anime on Berserk. Continues the story where it had caught up with the manga for the most part, and we're like, yes. And I'm getting to see Casca and how messed up she is, and we're getting to see Berserk get his own like squad, his own like team, and it's awesome. And he's like trusting people. And then we get this great character named Roderick. Yes! Even though he's a captain of a ship, he's still got money and all this. He's great, kind of like me, same name and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I finally got volumes 38 and volumes 39, and I read those. And the one thing that I've been waiting so long is they've always talked about this, healing Casca. They've always talked about getting to this elf island and all that. And we finally get here. And I thought that they were going to get to this island and then they were going to go, oh no, we don't have anything that can cure that. That's what I thought. I thought that was what was going to happen. We wait all this time to get to this magical fairy tale of an island and this fairy tale aspect and hope that we can cure her, and then they're like, oh no, we ain't got nothing for that. Sorry. We don't have nothing to fix crazy. Sorry. So that's what I thought was gonna happen. But finally reading volume 39, we see, oh my goodness, it is a way to get her conscious back, get her mind back into the right form. And even though of course there's gonna be some work involved with doing it, but I couldn't believe that we finally got to this point. And not only that, but Guts couldn't be really involved with it. I mean, he's involved with it in a way, his spirit is, but he himself couldn't be involved with it. And I thought that was pretty amazing and cool too. And it's just, I am like, just my mind is blown how well written this story is. I know the author, got sick over a period of time and had to sit out and all this stuff and all kind of craziness. And, the story stopped for a long time, some years and all that. Then he picked it back up, and then these animes started coming out, and he got back on it. But man, talk about, I'm just loving everything with Berserk. I cannot wait for the next volumes. I hear volume 40 is out. I don't know if I can get it anywhere, but I hear volume 40 is out, and I just, oh my goodness, I can't wait. I can't wait to read that. I'm trying to go the proper routes and buy the manga volumes, and not do, the illegal route, of fan subbing or fan scanning, all that good stuff. So I'm trying not to do that. But, oh man, Berserk, such a great story. I own Berserk shirts, and I'm just like, I love every piece of this story. It's so great. And what's next, man? If they heal Casca, like what is she gonna come back to? I remember the last part of volume 39 was it was like she had to go. She and her in the like mind realm. It's Shariki, the little witch, and I can't think of her name. Fernsey, her like the sidekick. Used to be Knight, the Christian Knights and all that. But it's weird that they're the ones that she trusts to go into, her subconscious or whatever, and they're the ones to go and try and save her from this subconscious hell that she's in, if you will. And it's crazy to me. So Guts is there in his dog form, and the dog is what carries her casket. Like, he's just like in the physical realm, he's just carrying her lifeless dead body around, basically. I mean, she's not lifeless, but she's dead on the inside. So he's just carrying around this not a corpse, but he's just carrying around his body. And in this dream state she's in, he's carrying around this casket where her body is broken in, and there's some pieces that are forming back, but until Shariki and Forenzi get there, they're the ones that are actually putting these pieces of her mind and body back together, while Guts is the one carrying this body in this dog not crazy, but in this Doberman form that he's in the spirit mind realm. And I just found out that was cool. And as they defeat more of these spiritual monsters or fantasy monsters in her mind, they get closer and closer to seeing Griffith in her head. And that was like where we left off. She wants to question Griffith. She has questions, and those are, for some reason, I find that's crazy. Is that those are the last pieces to putting her mind back together? Which, are they going to get the answers in her mind? Because technically, what's his representation in her mind? Like, he's not physically really going to be there, but since he's kind of a demon, I guess he could kind of get there. I don't know. It's crazy. And just what he actually did to her. The fact that she wants to see him. I know Griffith kind of actually, I know he kind of liked her, but he used her to sort of spite Guts. So it's kind of like, how could you want to see that guy again? I don't know. I don't know how rape works in that, in that form, but she wants to question him in her mind, her subconscious, and I guess we're going to see that in volume 40, because that's like the last pieces of putting her mind and body back together. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Like, she wants to actually go through this, and that those are the final steps. And I don't know how what's Griffith's representation gonna be in her subconscious, but is Shariki and Forenzi, is that something they can handle? Is Guts in this Doberman dog form, is that something that they can handle, just the three of them? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Casca finally comes back into a form and she joins them as a 4-person party. Maybe that happens, and then they can all like battle whatever this subconscious form of Griffith is. But man, I am just so amazed by this story. It's crazy. I had to do something. I had to talk about it. I'm gonna have to get on the podcast and talk about it. But I want to do this video because I'm in the process of podcasting. I got episodes that have to go out, but I don't have any videos. So hey, here's a video for you guys. But man, I love Berserk. It's getting crazy. I just want to talk about that. Leave some comments down below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can always catch the Anime Pad blog and the Anime Pad podcast, of course. And as you know, it's Rod with Rod's Media Inc. I will catch you guys later. Out.